Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Becky.
We're with ilctraveleoutfitters.com, and we want to help out our missionaries as they're getting their mission calls to, especially in these times. Here we are in 2020 with
April 2020, brand new day, brand new era of everything that's going on in the world.
Pandemic going on, and boy, what a story to go through as missionaries have been coming home, and now as new missionaries are going out. And what is the proper budgeting process to go through? And what is it that they got to run out and get or not get?
Right. I think so often right now there's a lot of apprehension about those going on missions. How long am I going to be gone? What happens? Well, I think we have 16,000 missionaries. Well, I shouldn't even say that. I think every missionary has been affected at this point with something, one way or another.
So let's start out with going through your packing list. When you get your mission call, it's just a call packet.
Right.
It's very generic on what you really need to have. So that's not the exact thing you're supposed to have. Your mission president is supposed to send something out.
Well, and something that's important is realizing that these mission calls are going to every single missionary that's going to be going to your mission. They could be coming from Africa, from Alaska, wherever that is. They've got to make it generic and standard enough that everybody will be able to have access to it. So what we're going to do is help you personalize your mission call to you. And this isn't going to happen all right now, but I think through the course of these various videos, because I think we have a little bit of time so we can connect to people outside of just here in Utah, that everybody can have access to the same knowledge and same training as
So
that.
we want them to go to our website and look down where it says handouts and go and get the handout that shows the missionary handout. Okay?
Absolutely free. I would highly suggest you printing this out front and back, and we're going to walk you through this. Not just over the course
Just
of
some of it, right?
Uh-huh.
Over the next number of videos,
Yes,
you'll see this.
yes.
So on the back, you're going to see a packing list for elders and sisters and what we suggest. A couple of things you need to think about are service clothes. They don't write that on your call packet because some people coming from these countries like Africa don't have extra clothing. So if you have extra clothes, let's take 2 sets of P-Day clothes and let's take 2 sets of service clothes. Now those are identical clothing.
Well, for some, but I mean, I always tend to tell people, think of going on a scout camp or something like that. Something that's going to get dirty, that's a little bit more than just a workout clothes.
Well, so that would be your service clothes for
That's
one
right.
of them. The other service clothes is what if you're painting somebody's house or their fence?
Right, or
become
mowing the
paint clothes.
lawn or whatever. You don't want to be using those 2 days in a row, so just have something that you can trade out.
Well, you don't want to wear that to the grocery store when you're supposed to be
No.
looking good with your badge on.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So we don't really want you to go out buying these. Most of you are already going to have something like this.
You know,
So go through your items and get those.
2 sets of PJs, 2 sets of gym clothes. Most
Wait a minute.
everybody owns that.
Does everybody wear PJs? Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I have sons, I'm just saying, take some basketball shorts or something like that.
Nothing's
Once
worse
of
when
those.
somebody knocks on your door at 2 a.m. and
I
needs a blessing.
know, but just
Basketball shorts will work.
whatever you're doing, make sure you have something to cover up at nighttime.
Right.
That's what we're saying.
Exactly right. Just talk budget really quick here.
Yes.
Okay.
What I'm always suggesting with a budget, and whatever your budget is, because everybody has different amounts in their head, you can spend a lot of money or you can spend a little bit of money. But whatever that is, I want it broken down into, I always say, get your pie chart out, right? So if you're going to be going to a place with a lot of bugs, I want that budget to be divided into 4 areas.
With bugs,
Yes.
we're also going to add water to that too. And so your budget would be 4
And
ways.
the reason why I said just bugs and not the water is depending on where you're going to, we would determine through our lists
I
about
think
the
getting
water.
more water is pretty important, we've decided. And so having a water
to do a water
filtration
filtration
system-
model.
Yeah.
This is why you're getting Mark and I talking, because with what's going on in the world and not just the pandemic going on, but we've had earthquakes.
Yeah. And so,
Having a good water filter would be ideal as
and
well.
that's an inexpensive item to have for every missionary as their 72-hour supply. And so then shoes, feet, so socks, shoes, and insoles.
And that is the other 25%. So 25% is bug and water, 25% is feet, and feet has those components.
Then you have your clothing.
That's 25%.
Then you're going to have your luggage and all the supplies, your toiletry
Right.
bag, your towels, all those things. That's going to be your other 25%. So as you go through our videos, you're going to see these different videos. Then they're also going to see the video on how to pack for the MTC or to get out of town
Or
quick.
I always call it, instead of the MTC, the get out of bag quick.
Get
kind
out
of
of
it.
bag.
Get out of town quick.
Yeah.
You got it. Like, 'cause so many missionaries were told you have to be ready in a moment's notice. And could you pack up that fast?
Well, we've had some great stories that we've heard about missionaries having to get out of the different countries, and so
Right.
we'll share those with you as we go through the different videos. So look forward to our next videos. Again,
But today, print these out,
both
go
sides.
over them, and we'll get back with you on the rest.
Take
Exciting
care.
times.